This is a short video to present you the Iris patient search project that I developed for the InterSystems External Language Contest of October 2025. This is a project that demonstrates how you can integrate InterSystems Iris with external languages like Python through the Iris native Python SDK. In particular, in this POC, we're gonna analyze many FHIR messages, many FHIR examples, creating a FHIR database and analyzing then the database to extract structured data about the patients. Finally, we're gonna use a UI based on Streamlit to perform a patient search that is empowered with the hybrid search, or vector search, after this, we will look at patient insights and we're gonna generate a patient history. So the first thing to do is clone the repository and actually creating a virtual environment and downloading all the requirements. Then we're gonna create a container through the Docker Compose. For this project, we're gonna need two images that I already pulled from the Docker Hub. And these images are the InterSystems Iris image and the ollama image. So let's run Docker Compose up -d -build to create the container. Okay, at first, ollama will pull several models. Okay, the models are written here in the ollama entry point .sh and are Gemma 3, Gemma 2, and Llama 3.2. These are quite small models that allow you to perform to create a patient history just using your local machine. So there is no sharing of data with external sources. Okay. So let's see that in this case, okay, we have the Iris repository analyzer. Okay, the compose stack has been created, and we have the ollama image and the Iris patient search image. Okay, on the first run, we will wait longer because ollama needs to pull all these three models, but we can use docker exec ollama list, I believe. Okay, yes, and we can see that ollama has already pulled all the three models, so we can use the UI. Okay, but step one is to convert all the examples. Here in FHIR examples, we have approximately 1000 examples, I believe, something like that. We're gonna convert these. We're gonna import these, and then we are gonna extract structured data from these files. So the first command is uv-run create db. Okay, this create db will import through the Iris connection, so the IRIStool module that I have already presented in another video. We'll use this module to connect with Iris and then import FHIR messages. Okay, first run will be longer also because it will need the transformer to initialize. So we're gonna wait. Okay, so we're gonna see that we've seen that sentence transformers has been initialized, and okay, we're creating tables, and we are creating also tables in which we're gonna save all the structured data. Okay, so let's take a look of Iris database now. So it is localhost 1992. Okay. The user and the password are the default for Docker instance. Let's see SQL and then, sorry, the namespace user and SQL user. Here we have now several tables. The file repository that contains the bundle and the patient ID, and then a few tables that describes some file resources, like, I don't know, patient, for example. Patient contains, okay, the structured data extracted from the FHIR database, um, with data like name, gender, age, date of birth, address, etc. Then we have like the observations that contains all the medical observation about a patient. We have linked this table to the patient table. Okay, so we have an external key, an external reference key, and this is the same in all the other tables. Okay, we have in every table we have the patient ID column that is a direct reference to the patient table. Okay, so let's run the UI to look at this data. Okay, so we should run the UI with. Okay, let's open another terminal and run this. So I should enter in the virtual environment. Okay, and now run the UI. Okay, Firefox is updating. Let's just wait a minute. Okay, so this is our UI, and it is now connecting to Iris in the containerized instance, and it is now also initializing the transformer. It will be longer at first run, but then all these connection will be saved into Streamlit cache data, so it will be faster. Okay, so he's initializing the connection, and okay, we can now use the hybrid search to look for patients with particular disease, like patient with diabetes, okay, in this placeholder with cardiovascular issues, okay, diabetes with strokes. And we can select here, for example, just male patient and a live patient and patients between, I don't know, 57 and 93. We're gonna look at 30 patients. Okay, these are the search results. The vector will so the input of the user will be transformed into a vector using the initialized transformer, and will be used to search into Iris vector database. In particular, we will use this description string, okay, that has been created while importing the data. So we're gonna see that, for example, this patient has diabetes, and okay, there is nothing about strokes in this case. Okay, this has hypertension. Oh, no, okay, also the first one has hypertension, so there is some connection. This one has cardiac arrest and pre-diabetes. Okay, so this particular transformer was trained, okay, on medical records, and actually it performed quite well on patient search. We can see now all the insights of the data of these patients, like the gender, age, etc. But we can see more by selecting a patient, for example. This patient has no allergy intolerance records, but it has 12 immunization records, more than 200 records in observations, conditions, procedures, and care plan. And we now can generate a patient profile. Of course, if we select another patient, the data will be different. Okay. We have to select just one patient at a time. Okay. And let's try to generate patient history. This prompt will be used, but we can also modify it. Okay. And let's use, I don't know, Gemma 2, for example. And let's wait until the patient history has been generated. Okay, so this will take a few depending on your hardware. I don't have a GPU, so it's quite slow. But okay, it is generating a patient history for this patient, David Hain, and there is all the medical condition timeline, an overview, a procedure and treatment history, something else. Okay, let's see. Okay, this okay, this is it. We can now, for example, copy and use our patient history. And okay, this is pretty much everything for this Iris patient search project involving FHIR, InterSystem Iris, and hybrid search. And of course, Python and Iris to connect Python and Iris. Feel free to test the project, to try different patient search and different patient generation, also with maybe with better models. Bye.